Hey MPC, it's James here. As you may have heard, it's our church's 75th birthday next year. Amazing to think that some 75 years ago, in the middle of World War II, a group of believers here in DC got together and started to pray about how God might use them to bring the gospel to those who don't know Christ and to equip believers for joyful obedience, how to do the work of the church here in this area. I'm actually coming to you now from Georgetown. I am outside the first formal facility our church had. And of course, in the 75 years since the congregation met here, lots has changed. Our world has certainly changed, and our church building has changed. Even our church name has changed. But you know, the essential mission of our church has not changed since those believers met to pray some 75 years ago. We're still a church that longs to see people brought into a relationship with Jesus, and then longs to see people equipped to follow Jesus in their day-to-day lives. And so as we look to the future of our church and the next 75 years and beyond, we really have identified three big rocks, three priorities that are on our horizon. The first of these is quite simply the ministry of making disciples. Keep on keeping on is big rock number one. As we have two other big rocks on our horizon, and I'll talk about those in a second, we don't want to get distracted from the work that Jesus gave us to do, to take the gospel to those who don't know him, to equip believers that they might follow him. We need to keep on keeping on with all the good ministries in our church. Worship, community, missions, day by day, sharing our lives and sharing the gospel with one another. As we do that, though, we do have a second big rock on our horizon, and that's the big rock of multi-site. We've been talking about being a multi-site congregation for a couple of years now, and next year, in the winter of 2019, we will launch our first multi-site congregation in Fairfax under the leadership of Rob Yancey. And remember, the goal of this, why are we doing this? We're doing this that we might reach new people with the gospel of Jesus, that those who don't know Christ in Fairfax will be introduced to him through this work. We want to be a church that continues to grow in breadth. Then, of course, we have our third big rock, in addition to those first two, and that's our building on our current campus in McLean. Over the past few years, we've really recognized that the cap on our discipleship ministries is our facility. It's not the programs we have or the teachers we have or any of those issues. It's literally the space that we have to house our kids and our students, our adult education program, and of course to park everyone as well. So as a church, we've been looking into what the improvements we need to make to our own campus, that we might really see a depth of discipleship take place in the lives of our people. So these three big rocks, in a sense they're new, in a sense they're not. In a sense they're on the horizon, in a sense we've been doing these kinds of things for 75 years, looking to take the gospel to people who don't know Christ and then see a depth of discipleship formed in them as they learn to follow Jesus with joyful obedience. So two things for today. First of all, just continue to ask you to join us in praying as a church for these three big rocks. As we move into this season, we're not relying on our own strength or our own wisdom. We're looking to him and resting in his goodness toward us. So pray for us in these three big rocks that we're attacking together as a congregation. Secondly, just want to get on your calendar February 8 through 10, 2019. This is going to be a weekend-long birthday party for our congregation. Now that we've turned 75 years old, we want to celebrate in style, and we'll be doing that February 8 through 10. More information coming on that, but for now, get that date on your calendar. Okay, folks, enjoy the rest of your day. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Love you guys.